Hello everyone. In today's topic, we are going to talk about matrix determinant. So the first thing we need to do here is to determine the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So suppose we have the matrix A, B, C, D. To get the determinant of this matrix, it is equal to AD minus BC. So let us have an example. Let us determine the determinant of 3, 5, negative 4, 7. So this is a 2 by 2 matrix. So we shall follow the pattern. So the first thing we need to do here is to multiply 3 times 7 and then 5 times negative 4. So don't forget the minus. So minus 5 times negative 4. So 3 times 7 is 21 and negative 5 times negative 4 is 20. So 21 plus 20 equals 41. So let us have another example. Let us determine the determinant of negative 7, 8, 4, negative 3. So in here, we are going to multiply negative 7 times negative 3 minus the product of 8 and 4. So negative 7 times negative 3, I should say it's 21, and 8 times 4 is 32. So we have 21 minus 32, which is equal to negative 11. Now let us have the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. Given this 3 by 3 matrix, we are going to have its determinant. The first thing we need to do here is to eliminate our first row and then the first column. And then we are going to use A1 multiplying this 2 by 2 matrix. So A1 times B2, C2, B3, C3. And the next that we are going to do is to subtract the product of B1 and the remaining matrix, 2 by 2 matrix. So how to do that? We are going to cross out the first row as well as the second column because B1 is along the first row and it's along the second column. So as you can see, we have the remaining matrix which is A2, A3, C2, C3. And we are going to multiply it to B1. And then the last one, since we already have the minus, we are going to add. So first, we are going to cancel or eliminate the first row, which C1 belongs, as well as the third column, where C1 belongs. So we have plus C1 times A2, B2, A3, B3. So this is the pattern in how to determine the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix. Now let us have an example for this one. So let us determine the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix given this sample matrix. So the first thing we need to do is to eliminate the first row as well as the first column. And then we shall have 2 times 7, 6, 1, 9. And then the next thing that we are going to do is to use 4. So eliminate the first row and the second column. So we have minus 4 times 5, 6, negative 8, 9. And then the last one, so we have negative 3. So we eliminate the first row and then eliminate the third column. So we have negative 3, 5, 7, negative 8, 1. And then we are going to go back to that determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So in doing this, so we have to multiply 7 times 9 and then 6 times 1. So we have 2 times 7 times 9 minus 1 times 6 or 6 times 1. And then minus 4 times 5 times 9 minus 6 times negative 8 plus negative 3 times 5 times 1 minus 7 times negative 8. Simplifying further, we have 2 times 63 minus 6 minus 4 times 4 plus 48 minus 3 times 5 plus 56. Subtracting 63 minus 6, it is equal to 57. And then 45 plus 48, it is equal to 93. 5 plus 56 is equal to 61. And then we are going to multiply. So we have 114 minus 372 minus 183. So it is equal to negative 441. Now let us have another example. So in here, the first thing we need to do is to eliminate the first row and then the first column. So we have the multiplier 5 times the 2 by 2 matrix, negative 3, 6, 7, negative 9. And the next one, we have 7. So 7 belongs to the first row and the second column. So let us eliminate. So we have minus 7 times 4, 6, 1, negative 9. And then the last multiplier is negative 8. So we shall eliminate the first row and then the third column. So we have plus. We already have minus in here, so it is plus. So plus negative 8, 4, negative 3, 1, 7. And now we are going to determine each of the 2 by 2 matrix. Determine the determinant. So in doing this, so we have to multiply negative 3 times negative 9, which is 27. 6 times 7 is 42, so minus 42. And then the next one, so we have 4 times negative 9, which is negative 36, and 6 times 1 is 6. So we have negative 36 minus 6. And then the third one, we have 4 times 7 is 28, and negative 3 times 1 is negative 3 because we are going to subtract, so it will be equal to positive 3. Minus negative 3 is plus 3. So from here, we are going to simplify further. 27 minus 42 is negative 15. Negative 36 minus 6 is negative 42. 28 plus 3 is 31. And then we are going to multiply. So 5 times negative 15 is negative 75. 7 times or negative 7 times negative 42 is positive 294. And negative 8 times 31 is minus 248. Adding it, so it is equal to negative 29. So therefore, the determinant is negative 29. Now let us solve the determinant of a 4 by 4 matrix. So the first thing we need to do here is to eliminate the first row and the first column since 1 belongs to the first row and first column. So we have 1 times 5, 0, 3, 2, 3, 5, 1, negative 2, 3. And then the next one, since 0 belong to the first column, or first row I should say, and second column, so we are going to eliminate it and we are going to multiply it by the remaining 3 by 3 matrix. Then it is minus already, so we are going to add. So first eliminate the first row and then the third column. So we have 4 times 2, 5, 3, negative 1, 2, 5, 2, 1, 3. And then the last one, we are going to eliminate the first row and then the fourth column. So we have minus, since this is plus, so minus negative 6, 2, 5, 0, negative 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, negative 2. So from here, we are going to have the determinant of each of the matrix. But as you can see here, it is to be multiplied by 0, so we just need to eliminate it. So the first thing we need to do here is to have this matrix. So we have 5, eliminate the first row and then the first column, the procedure that we have. So we have 5 times 3, 5, negative 2, 3. And then for the 0, it is eliminate the first row and then the second column. So we have minus 0 times 2, 5, 1, 3. And for the last one, for 3, eliminate this one and that one. So we have 3 times 2, 3, 1, negative 2. Simplifying further, we can eliminate this one because it is equal to 0. And then we have 5 times, 3 times 3 is 9, negative 2 times 5 is negative 10. It is subtraction minus negative 10, so it is plus 10. And then we have 3 times, 2 times negative 2 is negative 4, 3 times 1 is 3, it is minus, so minus 3. Simplifying further, we have 5 times 19 plus 3 times negative 7. And then 5 plus 19, 5 times 19, I should say, it is equal to 95. And 3 times negative 7 is minus 21. So 95 minus 21, it is equal to 74. So we are going to place it in here. So it will be equal to 1 times 74. This one, it is automatically equal to 0 because any number to multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. So let us have the third one, the third 3 by 3 matrix, because this one, we can eliminate it. It is automatically equal to 0. So remember, any number multiplied by 0 is equal to 0. Now let us do matrix number 3. So in here, we have 2 times 2, 5, 1, 3, eliminating your first row and then the first column. And then we have minus 5 times negative 1, 2, 5, 3, eliminating your first row and then the second column. And then for the third one, we have 3 times, eliminating the first row and then the third column. So we have negative 1, 2, 2, 1. And then we are going to multiply. So 2 times 3 is 6, minus 1 times 5 is 5. Then negative 3 or negative 1 times 3 is equal to negative 3 minus 5 times 2 is 10. And then we have negative 1 times 1, negative 1 minus 2 times 2 is 4. Simplifying further, we have 2 times 1 minus 5 times negative 13 minus 15 because this is negative 5 times 3, so it is 15. Simplifying further, we have negative 5 times negative 13 is 65. So 2 plus 65 minus 15, it is equal to 52. So we are going to write in here, since we have 4 in here, 4 times 52, which is the determinant of this matrix. Then we shall have the last one. So we have 2, 5, 0, negative 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, negative 2. In determining the determinant of this matrix, we have to eliminate the first row and the first column. So we have 2 times 2, 3, 1, negative 2. And then we have minus 5 times, eliminate the first row and the second column. So we have 5 times negative 1, 3, 2, negative 2. And then we have 0. So eliminate the first row and then the third column. So 0 times negative 1, 2, 2, 1. Since this one is equal to 0, we can just eliminate it. So let us continue. We are going to multiply. So 2 times negative 2 is negative 4 minus 3 times 1 is 3. And then negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2 minus 3 times 2 is 6. So negative 4 minus 3 is negative 7. And then 2 minus 6 is negative 4. Multiplying further, we have 2 times negative 7 is equal to negative 14. And negative 5 times negative 4 is positive 20. Adding it, so negative 14 plus 20, it is equal to 6. So we are going to write 6 in here. And since we have minus negative, so it becomes plus 6 times 6. Now we are going to add everything. So 1 times 74 minus 0 plus 4 times 52 plus 6 times 6. This is 74. 4 times 52 is 208 and 6 times 6 is 36. So 74 plus 208 plus 36, it is equal to 318. And this one, I am introducing to you an application in order to determine the determinant of a certain matrix, which is contained in the next video. Okay? So I use example number, this last example for the use of that Wolfram Alpha, which is good for mathematics. So thank you for watching. Please do watch the next video. It will help you a lot. Goodbye. And don't forget to do your practice exercise worksheet number 3 in the Google Classroom.